I'll be honest with you guys. I'm living in a little bit of fear right now. I wouldn't say a little bit, a lot of fear. I'm scared. Scared for a few reasons. I'm scared of failing, and not just in my weight loss, which is a big enough reason to be scared. Maybe not a reason, but my reason for battling this fear. You know, I couldn't count how many times that I said I was going to start a diet and failed and fell right on my face and fell back into bad eating habits and my food addiction and just kind of letting myself go and not paying attention to what I'm putting in my mouth. And I'm I don't know how many times I've told loved ones, "Oh, this is the time. This is the time. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna get myself right. I'm gonna be skinny. I'm gonna be skinny Bubba." Only a week, 2 weeks, maybe not even that. Maybe the next day, I just let my emotions get the best of me, and we're right back at it, right back where we started. Any progress that I made, just right down the drain. So I'm afraid of failing again because I'm tired of looking my loved ones in the face and telling them I'm going to do something and not follow through. I really, I really have tried hard, especially in this chapter in my life that I'm in right now. I've really tried hard to be as honest and open with my family as I can because, to be honest, I've lied a lot, and not in the sense of where I was doing shady stuff, or anything like that, but lying to them about, what I'm eating, lying to them about how I'm spending my money, lying to them about whatever. And I I'm not supposed to we're not supposed to live um in regret. We're not supposed to be sitting here dwelling on regret. But and I don't think it's really regret as far as well, maybe it is regret. I don't know. I feel super bad. I feel super guilty. And I don't, going forward in this next chapter of my life, man, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to feel have that burden on my chest. So I'm working on facing that fear by trying to be as consistent as I can with my workouts and with my diet and making sure that this is the time that I actually get my butt in check. You know, I'm in fear of, if I can't do this on my own, the only other option is to go the route of getting some weight loss surgery. And man, I've mentioned it already before. I'm trying to get out of debt, and the idea of going either further in debt or stacking up more debt to try to get weight loss surgery, it scares the crap out of me, man. And I don't want to go through that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put my family through that. So that scares me. Uh, I know I've mentioned it before. I'm in school right now too. I decided I was going to go back to school, and school has been another one, back and forth. I said I was going to do this. I said I was going to commit to it, uh, and then I let my emotions get the best of me. And next thing I know, I'm dropping out, or I'm withdrawing, or I just gave up. And I don't want to look at my family's face and see that disappointment, or see that not that they've ever treated me anything different. They've always been super supportive, and they've never came at me in a bad way or anything like that. I don't want to give that impression. It's me, and I feel like I'm letting them down, and I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. You know, I I'm tired of living in fear, and the only way I've learned or understood how to face fear or deal with fear is by facing the fear. Is by actually doing what you're set out to do or what you say you're going to do, actually practicing integrity instead of preaching it. And I feel like where I'm at right now, I feel like I've already taken those steps to put myself in the right place. I just got to stay consistent and actually do it. You know, um, I I feel like you know I have uh, so I've lost 100 pounds, I've gained 100 pounds, and then I lost 110 pounds, and then of that 110 pounds, I gained like 40 of it back. Now I did gain weight, I did fall off, but I didn't let myself go all the way back, which I feel like is a mini accomplishment. It may not seem like it to a lot of people, but I feel like it, in a sense, it is somewhat of an accomplishment. There's some things that I've done before in the past that I'm not doing anymore. Like the biggest one that I can think of, and I don't know, maybe some of my people, other people who may be obese like me, um, I don't know how many of you guys have done your share of door dashing and and getting late night snacks and late night meals and whatnot. And since I've moved where I've moved, I haven't done that. That's been almost a year now. Almost a year of not ordering like a single DoorDash, which after doing that for what, like 3 years, 2020 to um, till now. Um, so going like the whole year without any DoorDash or Postmates, I think that's an accomplishment in itself, to be honest. It may not seem like a huge accomplishment, but to me it is. And the other fear that I've been facing is going back to school. I was super afraid of falling right on my face, and actually, so far, I've done pretty good. I've gotten a lot of A's and a couple B's, and I actually surprised myself on how good I'm doing. So, my point to telling you guys this, or making a video about this, is don't let your fears keep you from trying to progress and move forward. If you're fearing doing something, in my experience and what I'm starting to learn, is that you just got to face it, whatever that means. I'm not saying to do like any life threatening risks or anything like that. Like, don't go crazy, but make the steps that you need to fulfill the goal that you're trying to go after. And you'll get there a step at a time. I am so far from my goals, but I know we're just going to keep taking things a day at a time. And that's all that you can do. Whatever you can do in the 24 hours that you're given when you wake up in the morning, make the best of that time. And that's something that I'm still learning how to do. I'm obviously not a model of it, but I'm definitely trying, and I'm definitely putting myself, out there. This right here is a fear. Being in front of this camera talking to you. I don't know where you're at in your walk or what you're doing, but this is a fear of mine right here. This scares the crap out of me. I don't know what you're thinking, and I don't know, what your thoughts are of me, how you're looking at me, or how you're taking the message I'm saying, but I hope I'm saying it in a way where you can relate in some way, shape, or form, and maybe use this to help better yourself in your walk and your place in life. Because really, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to. That's the message I'm trying to reiterate and that I'm trying to get across. I just want to help people who might be in my shoes, or worse off, or maybe just need a little bit of motivation or whatever. So if you've watched to this point, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please go and subscribe. Be sure to like and comment, your thoughts on the video. And, if you've got any suggestions or, you know, anything, just let's talk about it. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Bubba G, and this is Motivated to Live. I'll catch you the next time.